Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Great Britain. We are fighting the Ottomans because we've finished off everything else, and it's always a fun thing to do. And since we have a giant vassal swarm from the HRE, we're going to go ahead and use it to our advantage. So at the moment, we're fighting the Ottomans, and we are winning resoundingly. That is no big problem there. We are, however, cleaning up little bits and pieces wherever we can. And we're also fighting Transoxiana. They are probably the biggest threat in this entire fight, but even then, they're still quite the pushover. So we're going to be sending in our troops here. We're going to go for a white peace, or maybe just break up their alliances. Whatever works, I'm happy with whatever. And then we do have our armies over here in India, just trying to apply a little bit of pressure there and make sure that we get enough war score for whatever we wish to do. So that's where we're at, and we're going to keep on moving on. We did unfortunately lose a couple of generals, it seems, but I think that should be fine. We'll go ahead and chuck on our best general over there while these guys get recouped. In fact, let's march these fellows around over here. We're going to try and take them out as quickly as possible. We have set our navy loose now, which is particularly good. That will be able to crush the Ottomans quite easily. 177 galleys is quite the formidable naval force. So at the moment, I think they're just repairing on up. They have taken a few battles and things, so that's all good. We have successful conversions happening, which is fantastic. That should give us the ability to core up just a little bit over towards Japan. In the previous wars, we fought Russia again, and we took all of this so we can go ahead and attack Japan with a little bit of more ease. So that's why we have a couple of cores that still need fixing around here. At the moment, I think we're doing pretty decently. There's nothing too ridiculous. And so, yeah, we'll go ahead and core up all of them. We're not fighting anyone there, so that'll also be good. Yep. Alright, so all of this should be fairly easily handled as time goes by. Have 100,000 men just to go around and look after all of that, and then we'll use them for staging against Japan. Realistically, we only need about 200,000 men, and we can deal with them, so we will send off a second army before we do go ahead and deal with that. Alright, so let's check on in again. How are things going in the Ottoman lands? Not very well. Not very well at all, and it looks like they've already got some more rebels. Well, that's convenient. Always love it when your enemies have rebels. Goes to show that they are in quite a little bit of trouble. Alright, so let's see. At the moment, their war exhaustion is 5.2. Wow. That is not good. That is very much not good. Okay, so yeah, these guys are going to start to crumble. Yeah, only 255,000 men in the field left. That is easily dealt with. As our friends continue to occupy more and more land, that will leave their navy nowhere to go, so we shall also demolish that, which will be quite nice. And I think that should be fairly good. Siege of Bukhara is over. Fantastic. Let's also go ahead and, you know what? Yeah, we can shift consolidate these regiments. We'll go ahead and take out that final little bit of Ottoman manpower there in Greece. And let's march on over and see if we can take their capital. I'll probably try and defend, but I'm not too concerned. We should have friends lying around somewhere. And we have only one more idea before finishing off our quality ideas as well, which is very, very nice. That extra discipline and the policies that it will provide will be very, very nice. So it looks like we're almost capped out on a diplomatic power. So given that that's the case, what do we want to do with it? I don't really know if there is too much we can do. We don't really need to do too much. What have we got here? Hang on. Let's turn off show subjects. Yeah, no, we're well and truly settled. That's fantastic. I guess we may as well go ahead and include some of our vassals there. We're going to start converting everything that is orthodox. Eek. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Should be fine. All right. And I guess we'll go for maybe a little bit of development. Either that. Yeah, I can't think of much else. So we'll just go by value. We'll just do a couple of those. That'll set us up nicely for a couple of months at the very least. Looks like victories are abounding. That is excellent. I can already see that Greece. Oh man, I see that Greece is already preparing to take some more land. A 1, 2, 3? Come on now. That is not acceptable. We need to have a better air. I guess we're gonna misplace them once again. We gotta do better than a 1, 2, 3. That is just remarkably horrendous. Alright, let's move this 100,000 stack over. I think we'll go... Where is a fort that we can move towards? Looks like that might be a little bit slow, but you know what? It makes no difference. We'll march our way around. We'll try and take the other side of the Caucasus Mountains. That would be, yeah, rather good. And then, depending, we may even send... Actually, you know what? No. After we finish up with Transoxiana, we might send this other 100,000 over to Japan. We'll get them to do that march now, because that will take them just a little bit of time. Alright, so... How are we doing? Was that the final siege necessary? It does appear to be that way. And they've got 500,000 men. So let's see, 28%. That's good. We can piece them out. No point in keeping them around. Let's go ahead and destroy some treaties. Let's say goodbye to your friends in the Ottomans. And then... Military access, military access. An alliance with Delhi is unimportant. But I guess we may as well. I'm not planning on taking anything else. Yeah, that leaves us with a... Actually, that's a precise amount that we needed. So you know what? That will be good enough. Let's go ahead and set that demand. So that now swings things even more heavily in our favor. They're absolutely getting their butts kicked. Let's see. Who else could we focus on next? No one that matters. So you know what? Let's go. We'll take you. We'll move you over to our new British East. Ooh. Hang on a second. Let's travel you over here. We're losing claims on provinces. Oh well. It is what it is. I don't really care too much. We'll have that anyway. And then let's see. What have we got left to deal with? Looks like Delhi is dealing with the Gold Coast. Okay, they're going for some very obscure lands to try and take over. They're definitely concerned, which is understandable. Alright, so let's see. What have these guys got? Not too much. So can we go ahead and... If we go autonomous rebel suppression, will you automatically re-siege the land that they have handed over? That is a good question. Let's go ahead and close. We'll give it a couple of days. It says suppressing rebels, but you are not actively taking back our land. Okay, so in that case then, let's go... We'll manage autonomous sieging and we will take back all of this land. Yeah, set that just to that little area there so they're not going to move out from where we want to keep them. That should be fine. Let's also go... Anybody else with rather high war exhaustion? Ajaran, Delhi... I think it's just going to be a matter of process. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and maybe... Yeah, let's march down to Delhi. That'll be fine. We'll try and piece them out. Mara and Ajaran, yeah, they'll just be wherever they are. Looks like we did lose one of our wonderful generals, though. That is a shame. But again, we don't really have too much to worry about. So let's just go... Let's just go with a little bit of maneuver. That'll be fine. You should be able to take care of what's going on here. We'll just double check. Everything in this area is fantastic. I don't think we'll have a single problem whatsoever. Although, let's just select a little bit of what used to be Austria, just in case they do decide to be just a bit unhappy. Yeah, that should do well. That should be easy. And then let's see, what else have we got next? It looks like Russia is now joining on in against the Ottoman. That's fantastic to see. And they're not even... No? No, sorry, that's Aachen. Whoopsie daisies. I have no idea how I got that flag mixed up, but apparently I thought that was a very ambitious attempt from Russia to go to war so soon after sequential butt kickings. Alright, so what have we got here? We need to get rid of all of these cores. That's fine, that'll help us out. What have we got? Impoverished artisans. We have unrest. Or support them. You know what? It's money. We have almost 500,000 ducats as it stands, so yeah, that's not going to be our problem. Looks like our occupations are also doing particularly well through the rest of the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, this is just going to be a matter of time before we can take what we want. I wouldn't be surprised if we get an unconditional surrender, because at this stage, yeah, they're very much not doing okay. Alright, intercolonial trade. Let's go ahead and... British Columbia gains some liberty desire. We gain mercantilism. How are we doing on mercantilism? 90%? Oh, well, we're about to be 90%. Yeah. A little bit of unrest is not going to bother me. Let's also not bother taxing things. Tariffs aren't really that important. I'd rather have the power. It looks like we have an exiled army. Okay, you are heading back in the right direction, so that's fine. Yeah, that's all that I cared about at the end of the day anyway, so that would be good. Alright, foreign inventor. Prestige will be fine. And then we'll just make sure that we have some rebel suppression, just in case they decide anything. But that should put us in a very good position, so let's... Actually, you know what? If we're going to stay here for a bit, probably need a little bit of... Yeah, we probably need to split up our armies just so we're taking less attrition. No point in taking too much unnecessarily. So yeah, we'll just take half and we'll bring them to the province over. That'll be fine. Military access. Sure. Take what you want. I don't care. You're at war with them. By all means, be our guest. We're going to be able to take more than we could possibly imagine in this war as it stands, so I'm not really too concerned about others trying to fight them as well. Alright, so that looks like yeah, one of our friendlies is good. Or lose stability or gain corruption and lose government reform. That's easy, sure. We'll ignore the corruption. I really do not care. I will have that gone in a year at most. Looks like, yes, stacking their navy. That's fantastic. We've got spices, paper as well. All of these fantastic modifiers. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see, what else have we got? 66%. Can probably piece out Delhi soon. Oh, hang on a second. Cancel that. Sure. And then what's this? Pretender rebels in Orkney? Whoa, 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 whoa. A Jacobite rebellion? Okay, the Austrian succession was raging in Europe? Huh. Okay, let's go ahead and... I feel like Orkney's meant to be Scotland. And yeah, they certainly are. That's 20 Pretender rebels. That is inexcusable. Let's grab a small military contingent. We're going to march them up over there. There we are. That will do. Yep. We don't need to hunt in the Mediterranean for a little bit. That'll be fine. The main thing is that we don't deal with their idiocy. That's what's important to me. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? Declaring war happening all around. Let's go ahead and What did I just do? Did I? Nope. I sent them in the wrong direction. Ah, darn it. Let's go ahead and send them up there. Thank you. Okay, good. All right, let's make sure we click off the army before we make any attempts at anything. All right, so let's see. What have we got? We have a few people who are free. We can almost peace out Delhi, which would be nice. Just weaken them a bit more. Let's see. How are we doing? We're a few reasons off, but nothing too crazy. Length of war, the strength of alliances. Yeah, we're making more gains. Their war exhaustion's stacking on up. Yeah, I think that they're definitely in the know that they are doomed. But again, if we can get rid of a few of their allies, that will at least strengthen our position even more. It's just a matter of allowing our people to be able to take down their sieges fast enough. Alright, so there goes Delhi. That's nice. We can piece them on out. We don't need them anymore. Oh, apparently you've got some cores that belong to us. Or used to have cores. Sure, we'll go ahead and we'll have you revoke those. That seems only appropriate. And then lose your alliance with them, lose your alliance with them, lose your alliance with them. And because we can, we may as well take your money. You can transfer trade power, and we'll pillage your capital just for kicks and giggles. Yeah, because what's a little bit of aggressive expansion at this point? We own the majority of the world. Alright, so let's see. People have raised up against our wonderful emperor, of which they were systematically destroyed. Fantastic. You know what? Let's just leave you as a defensive thing, just in case anything goes wrong. And you know what? Let's upgrade your ships. 13 for 271. That should be fine. That's not very many ducats whatsoever. And you know, have we still got things that we can call? Oh yeah, we probably should. Question though, are you the right faith? You are. Alright, well fantastic. That should be all of those problems sorted, which is very nice to see. And actually, I should double check. Yeah, we have taken back most of our forts in India, so that will help us out immensely. Where is... Yeah, we got you guys to deal with. Oh, they're already pretty well occupied. Let's get rid of Mara now. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Honestly, I don't even care about taking all of this land. I don't think that there's any real benefit. No, so let's just sue for peace. We'll take war reparations. We'll pillage your capital just because we can. And then you can steer some trade to us because better we have it than you. Oh, hang on. They're a vassal. Ah, right. Okay. What about Ajaran? Can we get rid of you yet? Actually, they're fighting Persia too. They're not going to be in a very fun way for very long now, are they? Oh, but better their problem than ours. So we will deal with that. All right, siege of... Oh, Ottoman sends some men up there. Well. Oh, well, if only that was going to be consequential. All right, let's see. We could go with some discipline, fort defense. Land force limit modifier is unnecessary. Let's go with the manpower. Manpower is always a good call. That'll help us out just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Make sure that we're making all sorts of silly amounts of manpower. Hang on a second. Wait, what? 878,000 maximum manpower? That is remarkable. That is very nice. Okay, well. That's, I didn't realize we were quite that strong, but it turns out we are. I suppose vassal contributions and all of that, that would probably make a little bit of sense. But that should be fairly easy. More conversions are happening, so that is good. Can we... Yeah, we're already maxed out there. Let's go... what do we want? Have we got an heir? No, but we have a 353, which is reasonable. Benevolent as well. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's go... What do we want to do? Marry a new consort? You know what? Maybe that's not a bad idea. We'll divorce. Yeah. We'll go ahead and divorce, and then we'll go ahead and marry again. After all, what is the point in having an Anglican church if it's not to divorce your wife and marry a new one? Sure. That seems fantastic. Increase the heir. A 322. Yeah, that's fine. It's not like it's a particular problem for us. And a 445. Yes, you, George, shall be the one to inherit the throne. That's what we're on about. Alright, so, how long until... Yeah, let's make our way down there. I don't think that there's too much in our way. These guys only have 95,000 men, and I feel like they are slightly distracted at the moment. So yeah, if we could piece you guys out, that would be nice. It looks like everybody's at war. Sure, we'll allow the Indian nations to go to war and use our land as a tactical advantage. Sure, that will be fun. All right, so we'll go ahead and do all of that. Get that done up to 77%. So we are getting close to piecing out, which is nice. If we can just figure out the rest, that would be very good. All right, 83,000. Oh, you know what? We need a new general. Let's go. Do we recruit one more? Because, yeah, you know what? You will suffice for now. I don't really care too much. Now, let's also make sure that we're going ahead and spending a little bit of power. All right, that should be enough. We are getting close to capped on a few things, which will be good because we'll need that for our peace agreement. Because at this moment, I think, what is this? Yeah, 548 administrative power, only 88 diplos, so yeah, not a huge problem. Actually, let's just double check. How far away are we? That's a lot of aggressive expansion with a lot of countries, but again, not our problem. They will never attack us. And we're getting very close to piecing them out. Only 10 more reasons. So I think that is certainly manageable. Yeah, I think that that is most certainly manageable. If we can... Yeah, if we can take ourselves a fort down here, we should be able to piece them out almost immediately. And then that will all bar guarantee that we can piece on out. Have 100 spy network against these guys. Oh, and they want out already. Okay, so... let's see what they're willing to offer us. So they're willing to give us a whole stack of land that we have some claims on. They'll give up a little bit of land to Albania, a whole stack to Greece, and they'll pay us money. No, I don't think we will. We're just going to say no because we can. It's always nice to be able to say that. Oh, actually, you know what? We can already afford what we want now. Okay, so in that case, there is really no point on drawing out this war any further. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we will... yeah, we will leave them be, I think. Can we peace out Ajaran first? We can with a straight peace out. Could we get them to annul their treaties with the Ottoman? Yeah, that'd be a little bit too much. Yeah, need at least 10 war score. Okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead and set that demand. We'll white peace you, that's fine. At the end of the day, you're not exactly an issue for us to deal with. March you back up here, and then does that give us any extra war score to play with? No. Okay, well, it is what it is. Yep, we'll take all of our claims, we'll take all of the land back for our people. That does look all well and good. Yeah, I think we will happily agree to that peace arrangement. So we are going to be a little bit overextended for a little bit. That's fine. We might even hand off a bit more to Greece. Yeah, that should... yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right, so we'll go ahead and set that. Happy with that right there. So, what have we got here? Intervene. Against Persia? Ooh, Persia's pouncing. Okay, well, good thing we busted them all up. Let's see. First of all, let's go you there. I think, yeah, Greece is rather happy. Albania is good. We will not declare war. That would be foolish. Yeah, we're at 151 overextension, which is not the best. Alright, we have all of these to disappear, but that'll be in November. Oh, wait a second. 2nd of November? That's today. There we go. Alright. At least we now have a better idea of what we're dealing with. Looks like Albania has joined the HRE. Oh no, the province has been. Okay, well, I suppose that's nice. Let's see. Still at 151. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go to our subjects. Let's find our Greece. Wait a second. There you are. We're going to grant you a province of this. Overextension up by 9%, so that's nothing to scoff at. And then we'll do the same with this as well. Liberty Desire is going down, not that we were concerned about that in the first place. And then I think we'll give them this fort. Yep. And then what is in that state there? They have all of this. Okay, so just quickly check. We have a claim on this. We have a claim on that. I guess we've handed them just a little bit more land than what they really needed. But at least they now have a way to walk their way around, which is always good to see. Keeps them just that little bit stronger, and we still have access through all of our lands. So I think that that should be good. We'll give it a month. I think we'll give it a month and let it recalculate our overextension. And then we will see what we're dealing with there. Alright, few rebels, that's fine. Your armies will be sorted. Gained a core, that is excellent. Let's go with... oh, actually, we can afford another set of claims against Japan. Well then, if that's the case, let's... No, not declare war. Almost got ahead of myself. Let's go with... Oh, 49? 40. I suppose that will suffice. Yeah, every claim is a good claim, I suppose. That'll do. Let's also go ahead and... Do we support some rebels? I don't know if it's going to be particularly useful. Yeah, no, we're not even going to bother with that. That's unnecessary. I don't care about Luxembourg, don't care about Stettin, Scilly, or Mecklenburg. That's fine. Up to 127. Soon to be 120. 15. Yeah, we're still going to be over the limit, but I guess it is what it is. So let's just go ahead and core roll. Yeah, we shouldn't be dealing with too much. It looks like a missionary is already working in Gaza. I suppose that is fine. We'll need our army around here to deal with the separatist sentiment. We have some good forts though, so that is helpful. Let's... No, again, all of these people wanting to marry, I understand. We are a hot commodity, but the answer is still no. Alright, now the question is, do we want to go ahead and send in an extra 100,000 against Japan, or would we rather send you to India? You know what? We're going to go with Japan just to speed the process, I think. Yeah, we'll fight on one side, then on the other. Should be fairly easy. Actually, let's just double check. What is the relationship status of Jean-Paul? Morocco, Persia, Fars. Okay, so, and Deccan. Okay, what about you guys? Who are you allied to? Persia and Jean-Paul. Malwa. Transoxiana, Fars and Bengal. Okay, so no matter which way we go, it's going to be a little bit of a complication if we do want to try and take all of this, which is a little ambitious for 20 years. Oh, sorry, for, I guess 33 odd years. I think Japan's going to be a little bit more of an easier target, so I think we'll focus on Japan. We'll make sure we grab our navy, of course. That is... yeah, that seems good enough. Let's march... no, let's not march. Let's sail you all the way over here. That should be fine. And then building-wise, can we make a couple of buildings in this area? Let's go with a naval battery. That'll be something we haven't done for a while. We'll go one here and maybe one over there. Let's also go ahead and let's check in on our forts. Anything that is cheap probably needs to be upgraded. Ergo, we shall do just that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. We'll just do these. Yeah, 40 ducats less. It is what it is. And then any more military buildings? Fairly minimal benefit from these training fields, but we may as well take it. Any little bit does help. We can seize land. We would upset the clergy, so we're not going to bother at this stage. We could also... oh, double check furnaces. No. Town halls. Sure. We're just going to go ahead and burn our way through all of these. Since there's a building to be had and there's still governing capacity. Maybe we make up a couple more states. I'm not 100% sure. But I think we'll figure all of this out as we go. It should be fairly good. Yeah, and would you look at that? A very nice grease right there. Okay, so I think this is where we're going to call things for today. I'll have a look again between videos and try and figure out the HRE status and whether there's missions we want to look at or whether that will affect our cause on Japan. But either way, we will click the button before the end of the series one way or the other. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.